Good evening, everybody. How are you? This is Lori Hardy. I am a mom of four, an OBGYN physician, a health, fitness, and weight loss wellness coach and mentor. And I am coming to you tonight to talk a little bit about getting started. And so one of the things I had heard on the way to work tonight, see, I'm at work, I'm in what I call my cave, which is the call room or the little room where we sleep or rest or just get away from things when we have a chance. So I'm breaking all kinds of Facebook Live rules by having bad lighting, no makeup, and very little done with my hair. So sorry, but I am all about being real and just sharing with you guys and sharing what kind of life hacks or different things I find helpful in my own life, to see if that might be helpful for you as well. So if you are jumping on live, I so appreciate it. If you are watching this on a replay, you can comment below and I will still get a notification, and I can answer your questions, or we can message, or however it is that is easiest to communicate. So one of the things I heard today that just really struck a chord with me, and I thought I would share it with you because it is so true, and I can give example after example after example in my own life that demonstrate this very concept. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a story, really quick story. Well, it's really more of just an anecdote. So there are 3 seagulls sitting on a dock, and the seagulls are just sitting there kind of talking about their life, right? And they're talking about what they want to do, or maybe what their goals are. You know, what goals do seagulls have, right? So in any case, they're talking about it, and they see a ship way out at sea, and the one seagull decides, hey, I'm going to go out to that ship, and I'm going to go with wherever they're going. I'm going with them. Okay, I'm just going to take off. I'm going to be, free, whatever it is. So the question is, how many seagulls now are left on the shore discussing their life? It's a trick question, right? So really there are, if you said 2, you'd be incorrect. There are still 3 seagulls sitting on the shore. Why? Because one decided but didn't take any action. Okay, so there's a huge difference between making a decision and actually taking some action on that decision. So one of the things that we talk about a lot in our health and fitness in particular is making the decision to start, right? We're gonna make that decision, we're just gonna start. Well, you can make the decision, but until you actually start moving forward and actually take the actions necessary to change whatever habit it is that you've acquired that's causing you to have a downward spiral or not feel good about yourself or whatever it happens to be, until you take action, there's really not going to be any progress. The same thing is true in our careers, jobs, things like that. So you can make a decision that you're going to leave your job, or you're going to find a new job, or you're going to advance in your job, perhaps. But until you take some action steps to get you to that point, there's going to be no change in your life. Does that make sense? Right? It makes sense, and it's intuitive in a sense, but how often do we really think about that? Like, we make the decision sometimes to leave a relationship or to break up with somebody or whatever it happens to be. You can make the decision, but until you actually take action on that decision, it doesn't happen. So there are lots and lots of examples in our own lives. I'm sure you can think of something in your life as well, where maybe you made a decision, but you never really embraced it. You never really 100% put your whole self into it. And I'm going to give just a quick example in my own life. Basically, as far as my fitness goes, I've always been relatively fit, okay? So I've had ups and downs in the scale. I've had a lot of struggles with eating, emotional eating, binge eating. I've had what some might consider to be eating disordered type behaviors in the past to maintain or lose weight, okay? And you reach a point sometimes where, you're looking in the mirror and kind of like sucking in your stomach, right? Like, my weight wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. I was maybe hovering around 135 to 140, and I weigh 5'5". Okay, so I'm, I don't look too bad, but you reach that point where it's like, I don't want to have to suck it in anymore to feel good about myself, right? And so it's like you draw a line in the sand. You draw a line in the sand to say, I'm moving forward. I'm going to do whatever it takes at this point to get myself to the point where I'm not sucking it in. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm actually doing the activity that's going to get me to that point. So instead of being sort of what I would call a faker, you just make that decision. And so, yes, making the decision is important, but then you need to take action. And there's a quote, I'm probably going to get it wrong, but it's basically, I believe I've heard Tony Robbins say it before, that until you taking massive action is what makes you happy. Progress equals happiness. You don't necessarily have to be at your goal to be happy, but if you're making progress towards where you want to be, that's where you're going to be happiest. Sometimes when you reach your goal, it's actually sort of like you look around like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? So a lot of times it's the actions that are getting you toward your goal is really what's going to make you happy. So there's a couple of things, and the point of why I'm making this video tonight. I love talking with you guys. I hope you enjoy the Facebook Live videos. I know I certainly do like watching them. I like making them. I like connecting with people. So one thing is I am hosting with my friend Nicole Gavin. We are hosting a live backstage pass into what we do as coaches. We are doing that tomorrow night on Monday. And so it's for anybody who's been maybe following me or following Nicole or following any one of the coaches online here and wondering what the heck we're talking about, why we're so happy, why we're so excited about it. Hey, if you want to have any sort of insight as to what we do as coaches and what you could potentially do to change your life, if you're looking for maybe a side business, or you're looking to build a full-time income, or you're looking to just do something on the side that could get you fit and help other people, I'd love to have you, so you could always message me for that. So that's just taking some action after making the decision that maybe you want things to be different in your life. So that could be something that might be helpful to you. The other thing is that I am always posting my journey with my health and fitness, the programs that I'm doing, the different things that I'm doing. So I usually post a before and after. I post my selfies, things like that here on Facebook, and I usually do a lot of that on Sunday night. So this is what I am doing tonight. I really do want to invite you, if you are making the decision tonight that, look, I'm drawing a line in the sand, I'm ready to change, I am ready to take some action on my health and fitness. I am starting a new accountability group, which will start on May 9th. The fitness program is your choice. We'll all be running it on the new Fitness Challenger Tracker app, which I will be giving you a tutorial on, which is super easy and fun. And it's going to be a getting ready for summer countdown, essentially. And do you have to be at your goal weight by summer to participate in this group? Of course not. This is just about making that decision and starting to take some action to feel better, to look better, to feel comfortable, and to just be the best version that you can be of yourself. So if you have any interest in looking into something like that with me, I'd love, love, love to talk to you. I'd love to connect with you either way. I have other groups, I have free groups, I have different things that I'm doing all the time that are just looking to improve our lives, because really that's what we're here to do. We're here to help each other out. We're here to improve our lives and to live the best lives we can. So making the decision is the first thing you got to do, drawing that line in the sand, but then you got to take some action. Action is where it's at. That's what's going to make you happy. So in any case, if you have any concerns, questions, comments, please message me or post below. I love to hear from you. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I hope you got some rest today. It was a beautiful day here in Chicago. If wherever you are, I hope you also had gorgeous weather and could relax and enjoy your families. And once again, hope you have a wonderful night and are getting ready for an awesome week. So I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to connecting with you. Let's crush this week. All right? Have a great night. Bye-bye.